Hey, you looking for the talk that come between the ropes? Well, we got a fire podcast, you want the smoke, cause we hitting hard on topics, even hard to cope. Like if you see an injury up on that TV show, we got the best of the best to deliver the news on the WWE or whatever you choose. So don't change that screen, cause you don't need no others. We here live with the critical conversation brothers.
Hello, Critical Conversation Bros here. I'm Behold Greatness.
This is our bro Bubba.
And we are here with our special Halloween Havoc edition. And we're going to be there, right?
Yeah, it's in...
Where?
Hershey.
Hershey Park Happy. Oh my goodness, what a day we have planned ahead.
Chocolate for the chocolate.
Yeah. Chocolate what?
Holiday.
Sure. We'll call it that. Yeah. Anyway, gonna be a great time. We're looking forward to it. This is an interesting match card. Obviously, quality over quantity here is what we're talking about. We're really hoping it delivers because there could be kickback if it doesn't. But let's get right into it. We'll start. We're going to see the actual debut of formerly Delta. She is Zarya now. Your thoughts?
I don't know. Haven't really seen her, so... but I'm excited to see what Zarya, a.k.a. Delta,
can offer.
is like. I mean, the two that have shown up on NXT already have kind of made an impact.
Yeah.
So we're going to add a third to make an impact.
And she was there briefly at the end of the last NXT episode. That was quite a way to debut.
Yeah, I mean, if if her entrance is anywhere close to Julia and Stephanie Valkyrie's, gonna be great. Because
gonna be fire.
Their entrances are fantastic.
Yes. All right. Let's get right into it, man. Oh, boy. This is going to be a slobber knocker. We got Julia and Stephanie Valkyrie versus Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. This is our standard tag team match to our knowledge as of right now. But this has a chance to go off the rails real fast, right?
There's a lot of booty in one match.
There's a lot of good-looking women in one match here, yes. This is a fever dream for a lot of men. But who wins? They can go a lot of ways.
From what I've seen of Julia, she's been fantastic. A great signing. Very excited. The little bit we've seen of Valkyrie, saw her obviously in the match with Mercedes in AEW before WWE got smart and decided, we're going to snatch her up, which now that's not going to be as easy. She's looked pretty good and looks good too. You got Cora Jade coming back. Whether she still has ring rust or not, I guess we'll see. And then, of course, Roxy, who is the title holder and is good. And
the prodigy.
I feel like she's like the mini AJ Lee, really, to be honest.
Yeah. Something.
Which, hopefully, at some point, we get to see AJ Lee, so. How this match is going to go, I think we're just going to see a lot of talented women in a match to put up a 5-star quality match. To be honest, I don't know how they go with this on who wins and who loses. It's going to be tough.
There's a lot of routes.
I kind of wish they would have put mini stipulation on this match, like made it something.
Do they even do that yet? There's potential
they could,
to do this.
They could. Yeah. As for who's winning, I'm gonna have to say Julia and Valkyrie. It's really tough, to be honest. I'm just pulling that rabbit out of that hat.
My heart wants to say Julia and Stephanie win this match. I feel this ends a new contest because I think Jade and Roxy's third member of this new faction shows up and causes mayhem. That's where I think they're going with this. I think they're trying to legitimize women's tag teams now more than ever. And I think they're pushing that stable theme. So I think that's where we go with that. But if I have to pick a winner, if they do have anybody winning, it is definitely Julia and Stephanie.
Yeah.
So
maybe Zarya helps Julia and Stephanie, and
It's possible. I
don't know.
think they keep
knows?
her out of that same
Yeah.
storyline and just do a different arc.
sure.
Just my opinion. All right, right into the next one. We got Ridge Holland and Mr. Andre Chase in an ambulance match. This is personal.
It is personal.
Yeah,
He took out the university.
he did.
He took out everybody's university.
Chase you. And what happened to our MVP? He's down and out.
He's down and out. But he's going to be revitalized.
Wow.
And he's going to help Andre.
Is he?
Yeah.
All right.
And Ridge is going into the ambulance to hopefully never
Come back.
see him again.
I want to say it's one of the members already that helps. But I think we get a new member to Chase you to help revitalize it all. And Andre Chase does win. He beats Ridge. But they have a new member. We don't know who that is. But I'm saying there will be a new member.
I'm listening. What are your
What are my predictions on who this
what
new
is your
member
idea?
is?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm all ears.
Alright, so they need a new member.
Okay.
There's some people not being used on the roster.
Okay.
I think this is where they totally shift focus. They totally abandon some other storylines. And Otis comes back to NXT. And he joins Chase U in an unprecedented event. That's right. We went wild. They get him away from Akira Tozawa. They get him away from all that storyline stuff. And they rebuild the Otis. From the ground up. And it starts by getting under a learning tree. Just not the one from AEW.
Screw him and the ROH title he won.
He's no longer the Ocho. He's New Wavy. The New Wavy.
Sure. Yeah, alright, I did not. I was waiting for some random left field NXT personnel, but, Otis it is, I guess.
Hey, throwing out of left field.
Okay. I can't even, I have no words for that. I'm speechless. Alright, we're moving on.
Yeah.
Because I really think that might be outside of the non-most energetic match. I'm hoping the ambulance helps put a little bit of flame into it. But alright, moving on. We got the Women's North American title, Kaylani versus, who knows? You got any one of the Fatal Influence people of JC Jane,
Fallon
Henley, and
Jasmine
Nix.
There's two ways this goes.
Okay.
It is either going to be Fallon and Fallon winning and her cementing her role as leader of that group, which I think they've been alluding to by putting her in the middle and stuff. I've taken the hints. Or they swerve us all, and this is Jasmine Nix's coming out party, and they let her just go ham in this match. And either way, I think Kaylani loses this match.
Okay. I think, and they obviously get to spin the wheel too, right? 'Cause they get to pick a match, right?
Yeah,
all right.
Which I'm unsure of
So
where they're going with that.
I don't know. Maybe it randomly lands on two out of a fatal. No, not a handicap match. Or
is that an option on the wheel?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember what the options were.
Or no DQ. I'd like the no DQ one.
I could go for the boiler room brawl as well.
That works too. I think Fallon Henley will be the choice. And if Fallon is not the choice, I'm throwing my little 8-ball in there. We're going to see a return of none other than the Spitfire red-haired person herself, Gigi Dolan.
We did talk about this, and it is a possibility that they debut a fourth member at this position.
So, that's my guess. And I know Kaylani has some help in the back. So how I see this going, I feel like if it is Fallon, she will win.
Yeah.
Depending on who else it may be. Either way, they could both win. So I'm gonna say Kaylani does lose her title to one of the either 3 or 4 Fatal Influence people, whoever they choose.
Yeah, I just think it's time.
But I think it will be a good match.
Always. She puts on good matches. All right, this is a big one. I knew this one's probably one of your favorites. Tony D'Angelo versus Obafemi in a Devil's Ladders and Scares match. Huh? What do you think, huh? Who wins? This hurts you, doesn't it?
I want a dumb spaghetti sauce on you.
This hurts you. This hurts you bad.
Yeah.
Say it. Say it.
Say his name and he appears?
Say it.
I'll say Joe Hendry.
Who's winning?
I ain't scared.
Who's winning?
All right. Oba
Who's winning?
gets his title back. Because they just, Tony is not that great. He's not. He's a Temu version.
He's a Mamma Mia pizzeria boy.
Somebody.
You're gonna love this then. You're gonna love this. What I
he's
got.
not-
What I got cooking.
His group is terrible. The guy puts on, yes, good promos. I feel like Oba's gonna win it back and at least hold it for a little bit. Yet.
Nah.
I
can't wait to disagree with you.
don't want Tony to win.
Alright. So you don't want Tony to win, but let's face reality. Let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3 male members. 1 female member. I think the family gets a little bigger. Enzo Amore shows up and is the helper to help Tony D'Angelo because he needed that extra enforcements. And Tony D'Angelo builds a bigger empire and keeps the title. You're welcome. We just gotta shock the world. Because they're going all out for Halloween Havoc in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
You know what?
What?
I'd be okay with that.
I bet you would.
Because I like Enzo.
And maybe this is how you get
And
Tony
it's me,
over.
Amore.
You this is how you get him over. This is definitely how you get Tony more over.
Okay, well, if that is the case, ladies and gents, I would like Tony to win. Because I like Enzo.
So there we go.
So if it brings Enzo back home, I'm all for it.
And you can't teach that.
Outside of that,
Hey, how you doing?
the only thing Tony knows how to do is get those L's.
Yes. Oh boy. The next one's big. Go ahead. Do us the honor.
We have
The main event, probably, right?
In the Devil's Playground.
Ooh, boy.
Which,
We don't know what that is. Specifically.
Okay, we have none other than the Trick Willy Wonka himself
Whoop that trick,
against Mr. All Ego, Ethan Page.
Listen here. This has the makings of an instant classic. We don't know what all this match entails, but I would imagine it's going to be a mix of probably street fight stuff and false count anywhere kind of vibe thing, bull honky. It'll be something. This does not end clean. Mr. Ethan Page gets help, and Trick Willie loses that title in a very quick, abrupt fashion because Ethan Page has help from another heel and makes himself even stronger within the NXT realms.
Okay. Who is this heel you speak of?
Well, see, I have noticed that they've done a lot of comparisons to Mr. Miz. And the Miz is on the outs with basically everybody on the roster that he is currently with.
The Miz just joined the AOP and Karrion Kross.
He's not actually in that group. And I'm not bought in. I think the Miz is doing his own thing and doing whatever he can And I think he aligns himself with Mr. Ethan Page.
Okay.
And gives a little star power to that NXT vibe. And he ensures his buddy has a strap around the waist.
Well, you, sir, are fatally incorrect.
I hope I am.
Because Trick is not winning. Or Trick is not
You're right,
losing
no.
that newly won title that he just won recently.
We thought that about Jey Uso.
Well, you know, they did yeet dirty.
Do we need to call him February since his title run only lasts 28 days? Okay. Just a thought. Yeet!
Was that already eaten piece of meat good?
It was. Hey, you gotta take the scraps when they're there.
Yeah. So, I think it's going to be a good match. I don't think it's going to be pretty. I think there is going to be a lot of craziness. Again, we don't know what Devil's Playground is. But yeah, I think Trick's going to retain. Yet, I think he is main roster bound here probably the beginning of the year. Kind of like Oba is. And some other people, to be honest.
Yeah, I think there's quite a few that are on their way up. Especially with the new Netflix deal. It going back to 3 hours, which it needs to desperately. This 2-hour format's not working. I'm not feeling it. They're cutting a lot of people out. They're doing a lot of dumb storylines because of it. I feels like a desperation move until they're just grasping at straws to get to Netflix. All hell needs to break loose on this new Netflix setup here, and they really need to use more people because right now they're floundering a little bit.
Yeah, and to be honest, if you want to bring in a heel to revitalize, to help Ethan, maybe we need to put some respect into Baron Corbin, please. He's left NXT and went extinct.
Yeah. There's a lot they can do. I hope they do it. There's a lot of potential on this match card. There's really only one that I don't care about. Like, obviously, the Ridge Andre. But that has a chance to... It does have a chance to make us eat our words. It has a chance to be good.
The only thing I'm excited about is seeing an ambulance match live. That's all I'm excited for. Outside of that, I don't care.
I think it's going to be a great card. We're going to be in Hershey all day.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with Chocolate World. We're going to make our way to the Chocolatier, which, if you don't know, great restaurant there. We're going to be in the sweetest place on earth. We're going to actually go into the physical park. Going to be checking that out and about. That's going to be a good time. Man, we might even want to run into some wrestlers, because some of them might be there early. So I'm kind of hoping that's the case. I think there's a high probability that happens.
That'd be cool.
And I'm excited about it.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so we're going to be up in Hershey all day. Going to be an all-day event. Are we going to be tired when it's done? Probably. But it's going to be worth it. We're going to have a great time.
You only yeet once.
We're looking forward to this. Boy, man. Do you got room on your phone for all the pictures and video you're going to take?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right on. Because I still got 3,000 things saved from WrestleMania. And 3,000 more from SummerSlam. Yep.
Ran through.
That we have not uploaded that we need to. Yep. That's a problemo.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Hop to it, buddy. Anyway. Looking forward to it. It's that time of the show. What time is it? Not clobbering time.
It's almost Halloween time.
It is almost Halloween time. Shout out to Halloween. One of my favorite holidays. I love costumes.
You don't even have to wear a costume.
Oh. Yeah. Anyway.
I do got a funny joke, though. I was at physical therapy.
Oh, boy.
And the one guy that was in there asked the one therapist, hey, what are you wearing for Halloween? And she goes, well, why are you asking? And he's like, I'm just curious. I wanted to know if I could borrow your face.
Wow. Whoa.
And she was getting ready to leave, so she told the other therapist, she's like, yeah, make him do double the work today.
Yeah, you're not. Oh, boy.
But it was great. So.
It's shout-out time, right?
It is shout-out time.
Who we shouting out first?
T-shirt Tony, of course.
All
The
right.
official merchandise maker of the Critical Conversation Bruce.
Funny Farm Apparel Company. Check him out. They're awesome. He's a great guy.
On the Facebook page.
Yes, sir. Don't forget the Discord. The Discord has a link to the merch, or not the link, but at least the merch list. Does
And
that
he's still working on
he's still
that
working
darn
on that.
website. He's been literally ran through with weddings and T-shirt orders. And
Poor guy. He's got some health issues going on as well. We love Tony. Shout out to him.
Yeah, but we'll get to it. I promise. Next year, we have some big things coming.
Oh, yeah. All right. Shout out to the Central PA Tattoo and Horror Expo, which just happened this past weekend. It was a great time. Absolutely exhausted me. There was a lot going on. I got some ink work done. That was cool. That was fun. Saw some awesome horror actors. Had some great interactions. Definitely planted some seeds for some future things that we got coming up. Boy, in 2025, the Critical Conversation Bros are going to be 100% legit in every sort of fashion. And we have a huge charity event we are planning, and we can't wait to get you involved.
Did you say charity event?
Absolutely, charity event, and this one's near and dear to your heart.
It is, but
what is it going to benefit?
We can't spoil.
Oh, we
those
can't spoil
beans
yet. All right, but boy, let me tell you something. It is going to be absolutely humongous in every way. Humongous.
Like those pumpkins we found out in that patch.
Wow, and those watermelons that came from the garden.
They were huge. The one was 41 pounds.
That is a big watermelon. Wow. Alrighty.
Shout out to the Looney Goons production guys, RJ and Neil.
What's up, bro?
And shout out to Mr. Neil that provided us with our intro song that you need to listen to very carefully in this video.
Yes.
It is fire!
That's right. That's right. We getting Lydia up in here. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Shout out to Sam and Steph, good friends of ours. Know you're going through a tough time right now. We're thinking of you guys. We love you guys. Prayers up. Shout out to Myers Meadows. What is it?
Dingers.
The best wiffle ball around. John and Tom Turnbull, great guys. Even though they're Cowboys fans, you guys are disgusting for that. But love you anyway.
They are 3-3. So.
Yeah. Anyway.
Whatever.
Yeehaw.
Shout out to the guy across the pond, Mr. Ryan, 118.
Yes, sir. He likes the football.
Check him out on his YouTube page as well.
Yes, sir. And he announces some ICW stuff, right?
He does, as far as I'm aware.
This guy's got his hands in a bunch of stuff. He's a cool guy.
He does, yeah.
Glad we met him. Can't wait to meet some more cool people.
Yeah.
You know, I love to shout out people on this page that we meet, make connections with, because, boy, it's a whole vibe.
Yeah. Shout out to any of my wonderful coworkers that watch us. Emra, thanks for watching.
By the way, I noticed in that league, there's some things shaking up in our fantasy football league. That's exciting in itself. Yeah. Gonna get that money. We're on a roll, buddy. Anyway, carrying on. I feel like we're missing something. Oh, that's right. Shout out to Hershey for being such a fantastic and gracious host that I know they will be this weekend because I spent a lot of time there. I'm a season pass holder. That place has had a lot going on. The Hershey Bears won the AHL Cup. I mean, what do they call it? Calder Cup. I mean, boy, that's a whole town that's got a whole lot going on for it all the time.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to actually be part of it and go there.
Yeah.
WWE on the other slope here. Now we're done shout-outs. We have Crown Jewel coming up.
Yeah.
This is Crown Jewel Championship thing. Is
not excited.
It's probably the dumbest thing I've seen in a while.
It is.
It's kind of like the Greatest Royal Rumble. It has zero meaning.
Yeah, I'm not excited. Just not.
Not feeling this. I'm not sure how this benefits anybody. It just feels like an unnecessary filler up until Royal Rumble. That's my thought.
Well, SummerSlam. Survivor Series.
But it's like an unnecessary filler. Like I'd been just fine if you give me a great Survivor Series. I'm good.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is like a weird side quest that's not necessary.
Yeah.
So, albeit will there be some good matches? Yes, but there's ramifications for putting champions against each other and it not being Clash of Champions.
Yeah, that title is
useless.
I don't know. It's junk.
So now he's going to carry around another dumb title. Yeah. Doesn't mean anything. Has no prestige. Oh, wait. A lot like the tag team titles. Right.
Or that speed title that we
that you never see,
hear of.
that you'll never see on live TV, that we have people for. Okay, Candice LeRae, you have a title, but I don't see it. Where's it at? Okay, so really,
I mean, we don't see her either.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It don't matter.
yeah, I want to see a Poison Pixie once in a while, but I guess I can't.
I mean,
It's
we
asking
did.
too much.
We saw her in Cleveland.
We did see her in Cleveland, and she is a pixie. She's very small,
Yeah,
but she is very, very beautiful.
yeah,
She was very
yeah.
very nice in person.
Yeah.
The Miz was. I was kind of surprised how big the Miz was.
Yeah.
A little bigger than what I thought he was.
Yeah.
I still would have punched him. You know what I mean? Just for the shits and giggles of it. But that's a story for
I
another
would have
time.
left you in Cleveland then.
Right. I wouldn't punch him like that. You know what I mean?
I
Obviously,
get it.
like a
I get it.
match
I
punch.
get it. I get it.
Anyway.
Shout out to all of our wonderful subscribers.
Shout out to ACW.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of people enter the Hall of Fame, especially one near and dear to your heart.
Nick Sicken Taylor.
Yes, sir. We like that guy. But, man, I hate you, Doyle Day. I can't wait to beat you up on that. I really hate you. Anyway, I had to get that in. Also, screw Van Williams. King of trash talking. Yeah.
King of Maryland.
He ain't the king of Maryland. He's the king of friggin' dirty crabs.
Shout out to the Critical Conversation Cave
Yeah, shout out to that.
for being. It's actually quite bright today.
Yeah, it's a gracious host. We do a lot of things here. Let's see what's left. Oh, yeah. What do people need to do? Like, subscribe,
And comment.
comment.
I like comments.
Yeah. Get us on all the platforms, whether it be Discord, YouTube, the Tiki-Taki.
And the Discord.
Yeah, we already said Discord.
I
Yeah.
completely
Anyway.
missed that one.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
so we got everything. We're on all the platforms.
Yeah.
Let us know if we need to find another platform. Do we need another platform? Do we need an Instagram or something maybe?
That might start at the beginning of next year when we do all of our other stuff.
Yeah, I think we might need that. No, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
But yeah, make sure you do check out that notification bell at the bottom.
Yes, please do, because Ringy D, get notified when we post videos, because we got to update on football big time. coming up.
Yeah, we need to.
Update on what's going on in the world of baseball and World Series. The Yankees versus the Dodgers. This is probably every bookie's dream.
Yeah, bookie.
And probably our nightmares.
Yep.
Because if this could end in a tie and neither team get a championship, I'd be really happy because I hate both of these teams. But I guess at this point,
I don't think a tie can happen in 7.
No, it can't.
It's not an even number.
So guess what? I'm just gonna root for Ohtani because he's the only one I can palate at this point.
100%.
The rest of the guys, you can get ran through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. We want to thank you guys. Continue to go with us on this journey. We'll keep growing, and we got lots more to come.
Yep. Need to try to do some more videos, I promise.
Yeah, we'll get on it.
But next year is big and
Big.
huge. And can't wait.
Yeah, we've been working on a lot of stuff, but you're going to come along with us on this journey to Hershey, Pennsylvania. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
Peace out. Yeet.